Hello, welcome to this is USU blue team versus what's the other team that we're going?
San Jose?
SJSU gold.
Yep. San Jose, wait, Southern. Oh, I don't even remember. San Jose State University, I think.
Something like that.
Yep.
One of the teams,
One,
one of the
one them.
college teams.
Okay, this is the JV versus our varsity
Varsity,
team.
yeah.
So, hello guys, welcome to the stream. We're here going to be casting. I am Wolf, and this is.
I'm Magical Phantom.
So today we had in-houses. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So what in-houses are is both white team and blue team. We kind of combine them into a scrim. So we play. So with only 8 players, we played 4v4s. It was still fun. It's kind of noticeable. You can see how different they work together versus when we kind of combine. We're just like, what's going on? So, anyways, it's going to be a wonderful game to watch. If I am really excited to watch how everything's going to play out with Jericho on hopefully Neon.
Yeah, I think he's playing duelist these games because they have a sub this time.
Yep. So Ruthless Wookie is one of their subs. Their sub is I haven't seen him play with them yet.
No.
But out of the many players that they have, I mean, there's 9 players on their team, 5
Yeah.
main, 4 subs. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Definitely. Looks like we have 2 duelists on the defender side. Neon and a Yor, lots of movement, and we got a Neon and a Jet on our side.
Wait, Tram on Sova. That's an interesting pick.
Yeah.
I'm not Little Smoot. Wait, Little Smoot's on Jet. Okay, this is gonna be a very
and
interesting.
we're also seeing a Vito as well.
That's right. On October 21st, they finally let into ranked play Vito, which it's going to be really weird because as he's a new agent, it's going to be hard to work around him. Playing against him in competitive matches myself, it's wild because his util is very destructible.
Yeah.
But it's also very volatile. It's easily taken out, but it can do a ton of damage.
Yeah, like the chokehold, his trip is really dangerous if you have a bunch of people. The decay is really strong.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the Harbor rework.
Yeah. I played Harbor when he first came out and when Pearl first came out. And
unstoppable combos. No, but it's going to be kind of interesting to see because I'm certain they're going to be I'm not allowing him. Oh, Jericho's already up on B.
Yep.
Taking that space.
Taking
They're
space.
still up on A.
Heavy B push. A hasn't rotated. We have 1, 2,
Jericho Chirp getting taken down. Ruthless Wookie as well. Little Smoot being taken out. And ooh, it's a 1v4 situation. Can we see anything by Valhalla? Valhalla does not seem to connect any shots. A little unfortunate for round 1. But we've seen them come back from worse.
We also have the new Cypher.
That's
slightly
right.
reworked.
With the new reworks, it actually takes time for those pings to hit. And with them, okay, looks like Tram is just taking that slight force up to buy up a Sheriff and see if he can get that first initial pick. Even on attacker side.
Looks like we're going to play slow, see if we can get any picks, get any weapons, any information of where they are. We have them taking a lot of space here on a main. We'll see if that leads to anything.
Drastically making no space.
Backed out of sewer, so that no, they have too long.
Sova backing up to see if he can spot anybody coming up on sewers. Shewers.
Shewers.
Their enemy Sova taking up that space to keep an eye out and just double checking that they're not going to be pushing A. Neon is still holding long.
Yours playing in between B and A, just waiting for the rotate.
It looks
Very
like they're going to start
patient.
leaning towards garage and see if they can actually take out that trip, maybe even push it, just holding, minding their own time.
Yep.
They're
Looks like
droning out
that's the
mid.
call. Drone out mid.
Drone has not spotted
We have Cypher
anyone.
peeking garage. He's probably going to see at least one of them, and we'll see some movement.
Still no info, but they're
30 seconds
leaning.
left.
They're going to
Taking
start
up a
leaning
little
towards
bit of
C.
space. I don't think they've been spotted yet. There's the call.
So
They
close
do
to
get
the
tagged by that
Defending
trip
your
wire
head.
so they can shoot through the smokes.
That's unfortunate.
That outlaw
to get
gets
that
a lot of
absolute-
damage. They do get a pick, but that they're going to end up going down.
That collateral shot, though.
Yeah.
That was actually unfortunate. And for them to only really have enough money to force up just a shorthand on rifles. Even this scenario it's just a little unfortunate already.
Yeah.
I mean, it is only 2-0, and they finally got to their buy round, which, I mean, as it is, there's always time to come back.
They do seem to be very patient, but also very fast on their rotates on the defender side.
The
It looks
really
like they're playing a
unfortunate
little
thing, they're taking as
much
much
more
space up
aggressive
on A.
there
They
on
know they're
A.
going to be pushing A.
C is very weak, but we are playing towards the C side. Almost through garage here. Looks like that's a veto interceptor, but not deep enough to get rid of that wire.
That wire
They're
being
all
instantly taken
CT
out.
rotating.
All going on to C, not even clearing a window in
Have
garage.
full sight. We have Omen headed towards flank or garage.
Little smooth
looks
not
like
taking
garage.
that kind of space to, and then get tagged out of that.
Smoke goes down.
Chirp getting tagged by that Sova dart. Unfortunate. And then getting
We got this
blind by our own team. A little unfortunate.
Oh. Garage just holding. All of the rest of the team pushing out through CT. See the Omen TP.
Playing down to a 3v2.
Yep. 3v2.
USU can see this.
And then they don't have spike
gonna connect
planted for them.
Last player standing.
Does get traded out, but unfortunately they don't have the
Unfortunate,
time.
yeah.
Yikes.
That timing was just unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have to reload.
This is
and
going
not
to be
get
a
covered.
tough round now because we don't have much money, and now they have guns. For the most part. Yeah, they have guns. 2 ops. Possibly
It's
we have
it's gonna be
one on B,
looking
one on
rough.
A main.
I mean, they're gonna hold A long and C long. See what kind of picks they can get off. Because at the rate they're gonna go, this is their
Looks like
their JV
they dropped
team.
the op for an Odin on Yoru. They might try to spray through the sewer wall here. Yeah. Looks like they're just going towards A. They do have the op there on
They're
A.
taking up that space really
That smoke
swiftly.
is really... We got both duelists through already. Op does get a kill on long. All of us in sewer now. Op finds another.
Finds a pick. Unfortunately, that Valhalla gets taken out with that shot. And then
Another pick from the op.
Down A.
Spike down.
into a 2v5 situation.
2 rotating out
both
through B main.
2v5
Could be good for Todd. He's got...
Last player
Ah,
standing.
unfortunately,
Unfortunate.
only connecting it for 50. And then getting
Yikes.
slid with a shorty. That is really unfortunate. To be able to see that they're collapsing under such a pressure.
Yeah, that op was a very good buy because it just locked them down in sewer once they got through. And then they just held that and they couldn't push through. They could have possibly backed off, but they were already really committed to that.
Yeah.
Looks like it's about the same thing. They're playing a very weak seaside, but they do have the Yoru teleport here.
That is true.
I wonder if they'll ever just wait 30 seconds to start the round to time that out. Yoru teleports over towards seaside. Looks like they're all headed towards B except for the A players.
A
Yeah, the
players
default
are
here.
still looking up, keeping that space.
Pushing towards C because they have no info.
It sounds like they're going to be rotating off of A. And even with that light tap of util on C, they're swiftly rotating off of A.
See if they can take any space here while they rotate on.
Try to drop a
Smooth
scoreboard.
goes down. They have 2 on C. I don't know if they saw both, but they know at least one is towards that side of the map. Scaling up towards A. Looks like they're backing off of C. Omen TP's into garage. Finds the pick on the other Omen. gonna meet with this Yoru maybe, or this
Maybe looking towards playing
Cypher.
on B.
They have A site,
He's gonna get swung in 3, 2, 1.
and there it goes.
Unfortunate. Just not watching.
We
his
have
own
2
playing.
CT. Looks like they're all headed towards CT.
Playing into a 3v4 situation. This
They
could
do
be
have
looking great for
Spike and
USU.
time on their side. Shoot the Yoru
Breaking the
TP.
TV so that they can't turn onto site.
The spike
That's
is planted in the corner. 3 heaven. Unfortunately,
Tram
those
not
shots
hitting
don't
that
connect.
connection on shots.
Player standing.
Yeah. Valhalla gets one. Oh,
That
that's
was
so
unlucky.
unlucky. He's very low. He's like 2 health. Nice. Looks like they just can't find the angle here. That 3 heaven push was very strong.
That was
My quiver is never full.
just casually waiting here, waiting for something to happen. It is 5. We are currently down 5 rounds. USU not looking too great, but as I said, there's still time to come back. And Haven might not even be their strong suit if they can take out this trip on Garage, take up that space on C.
They already have 3 on this side of the map. We have the ops still holding a main, but it looks like Sova's already heading towards this side.
Cypher looking to take that space.
Unfortunately,
in
the
Garage.
smoke goes down. We don't get the trade off. Cypher Neon's pushing up very fast. Gets hit by the Veto snare.
Player standing.
Gonna
Unlucky
stall them,
getting
but they
that
just
flawless round.
don't have the guns to fight that.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
Again, they do seem to play a very heavy A side of the map. I would love to see them just playing very slow and then slamming C after that Yoru teleport expires.
Having them run that down on C would be love. I'd love to see this. And Chirp taking up that garage space and still only taking that as info, not even
Seems like
pushing up
they're
on B.
also doing a default again.
Same plays over and over. You're just taking that TP from A all the way to almost C, and even then taking that space. They're leaving A as well because
Yoru comes
playing
out,
that
so gonna see if they're gonna
really
get any
light.
intel. They're gonna spot 2 on main here. Teleports
TP
out.
out. That's unfortunate to see. And
They did only see 2, so they might play a little less aggressive.
Chirp still in garage, could take out the Cypher.
Just gonna play patient.
As patient as it looks, Chirp
A
holding
is
this
free. They're
angle.
much farther C this time. Looks like they're just gonna play patient, wait for the plant maybe.
Chirp just unaware that he's sitting right below Cypher as they're just going to take up A. That space, they're not hearing any noise to A.
Once the spike goes down, he might be able to get the Cypher on the rotate. He's pushing up. Does not find the
Gets
kill.
out of
That's
that.
Veto ult out. Gonna take that A site.
Negated.
That shot into the smoke, just unlucky connecting with our jet.
Watch your expire. Trap trigger.
Do no one's flank. They don't find the
Those
kill.
shots.
Last player.
Nice
Valhalla
double
gets
by
2,
Valhalla, and then
but
getting taken out.
unfortunately they
Still
get
down,
taken out.
now down 7 rounds.
Yeah.
You failed. Now flee.
Seems they've yet
What
to
do you
find
say,
a single
George?
kill
Ready
onto
to
this
stretch your
Sova.
wings?
Not sure. I think the play here is definitely to try and run some fakes, because they seem to be pretty heavy on those rotates.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Not sure if they've figured out where everyone plays yet, but again, that seaside mostly weak. especially if the Yoru doesn't get the
Get out of
TP.
my way.
Spot the Omen on top of the box. Cypher's maybe pushing out Garage.
Smooth not being able to find any connection with those knives. He's going to be able to he snipe.
Finds the kill
Op
on
is
the op.
down. Neon is dead.
Looks like
Sova
they're
looking like
backing
he's
up,
backing
rotating off. Could be a
Sova-
fake. Looks like it might be a fake rotate.
A fake play. Yoru not finding anybody on that scan as they are leaving. Hearing that noise. Cypher sitting
close in
on B.
Garage.
Yoru pushing up on that flank. Is Yoru going to catch somebody
Gets
off
3.
guard?
Last
Spike.
player
Yoru's
standing.
taken off guard as
1v2.
down,
Spike
C.
in Garage in their possession here, and they do know where the where Vito is, so it's a very difficult situation here.
saw the head of Omen as he TP'd into the Garage. Valhalla needs to clear this close angle before he can swing out. The unfortunate angle to
does
swing.
not.
Ooh, that scoreboard chirp just not finding any connections.
Yeah. The main idea here is that he'll run in, pull their crosshairs away, and that they can at least trade him or just
Yeah.
get the kill there. But it seems like we're not playing very well with each other here.
Anchor set.
Maybe
Same
they're just
setup,
gonna go-
defender
go
side. Looks
fast
like we're
enough.
gonna
They're
slam
gonna go
C.
fast on C.
Gonna
There.
run it. See this trip. Not destroy it.
I'm out of
Trip
here.
is destroyed. They have sight
They
control.
have sight.
Finally.
However, it doesn't look like they
Enjoyable.
all are
Cypher
on a
just sitting
bit
in
of
the
a
smoke.
scattered
Cypher
by
gonna
here.
swing
Cypher
out,
gonna
get that
swing
extra
out.
free pick.
Gets traded.
Lovely trade to see.
Find another. Sova ults find Smoot. Both CT.
Playing that 2v4. Hearing that your TP off of sight.
Do not have Spike down yet.
They need to get that.
Body block.
Player standing.
Spike plant.
Unfortunate. Looks like they're just holding this.
Remaining.
Finds the
Tram,
shot.
get that second. Tram, get that second. Please. Please, Tram.
Oh,
No,
doesn't
Tram!
find the last.
The dimensional fabric here is thin. I'll tear
It's
through.
still looking really, really
Yeah.
rough.
Looking rough. We'll have to see if they can maybe get a round or two before the defender have to give them a fighting chance here.
They do have Neon ult, and it looks like they're going to pull it out this round. Just seeing off what they're going to do. If Omen gets this pick on Chirp as soon as he swings that window,
I'm out of here.
they're prepping to nail on B as soon as they can, but they're just not going to find that connection as soon as they just realize
Have two playing B here.
they're
No
playing
one
a
garage.
0-2-3 comp, and Chirp just getting
Gets
his
shot. Gets the kill on
God,
the
getting
Omen
taken
here.
out.
Don't have left side clear. Picks up the gun. See the Neon here.
Spike down. B.
Cypher perfectly being spotted.
What?
And Chirp taking
Doesn't
that
get
first
cleared.
pick. Neppy getting
Floating
that shot
front
on
of
back
him.
sight though, to be able to see. And
Up
Valhalla
here.
taking that last
One
shot.
more.
Neppy found on back sight.
Omen ult here into a link.
Yoru
Gonna get
versus
cleared out by
Omen.
the Yoru. But
Player
they're not
Unfortunate to
playing
have that
together.
timing
I have
being
spike.
pulled out.
Yoru ult gonna
and
come out
this
here.
is not looking great.
Close.
That is
Pops it
oh,
faster than he expects. Unlucky.
Yoru finding that 4K.
Yeah. Really unlucky. That op has been drilling into our team. Again, we do have Neon ult here. Could see a aggressive push with that.
Looks like
As well as Sova ult, so if we get the spike down and Sova lives, then we have a good chance of also securing the round at least.
Chirp finally showing up to the game. This is a really, really rough game for them. And
Yeah.
again, Haven is not one of their strong suits, and
The op
immediately getting
pushed out
opped.
sewer.
They're not pushing A. They're not finding any connection on A. They're,
Teleports into the
Spike
shorty.
down A.
And then Yoru teleports out. Shots just not connecting this round.
unlikely to see them take anything but kills here. Valhalla gonna get pinned by that. They're gonna realize they're gonna be pushing up on C, and do we finally see Valhalla? Cypher's dead. Good.
Good shot there.
Not gonna see that. Omen's gonna
Vito
see that
comes
CT.
out.
Neon on the flank.
Watch your expire.
Not gonna know, and timing's just gonna catch them off guard.
Last player standing.
Get spammed
Flank
by
with the
an
Odin,
on
and then there's the
flank.
concuss.
Omen catching him off guard. CT down 11 rounds and BMing. Spamming it over in the area.
Defuse the spike.
Don't be wasting our time, people.
Revealing area.
Our time might be short, but still.
Last round
precious.
in the half.
Come on, USU. Let's see one round.
Defender
Wow.
timeout here.
That is interesting to see them pull out a timeout. Maybe USU finding that instant connection to see if they can even pull that one round. If I mean,
Yeah.
they take that momentum, knock their
Or they
egos
could
off.
completely flip the defender positions and have a C
Yeah.
side. We don't know what's going to happen here with the timeout. They could just pull something crazy. What was I going to say? This is the other team's map pick.
That is true.
Unless Corrode's banned, we might see a Corrode out of USU this next map. Not completely sure, but we'll see how that goes. There is still a chance for this map. You never know what could happen defender side. But it's just an uphill battle from here.
No, if we can find any picks from that and just take that space, I noticed that easily they're rotating off as soon as they have that info to push at all.
Looks like we're back here. And it looks like it's going to be a similar setup again. Yeah. Don't know
You're
how
not
much.
moving. In
Yeah.
CT.
Looks like the same setup.
Gotta go.
Being able to see those.
Shortcut.
Missed the trip. Trip's gonna be caught.
There we go.
You get the
Hit
trip.
on trip. Omen's gonna be sitting in a smoke. Neon not gonna be able to find anybody out on the back side.
Sights going down. Rotating
Almost
on.
out.
And
We do have
Rebel is
Silva on
down.
flank here. Cypher also maybe heading.
Chirp finding that pick. Good work, Chirp. Now down to a 4v5 situation. USU looking up by one guy.
Get out
Up
of
by
my
two
way.
guys.
Find the pick on the Silva there.
Down by one.
Find the Cypher as well.
Find
Neon.
that
Yoru is still
down
on
to
A.
2v3. It possibly looks like Yoru having tech. Oh, there he is.
Neon's pushing out
One
through garage
enemy
very aggressively.
remaining.
They
Now down to
find
one.
the kill here.
Very
Running
curious
through
to see
CT
what
with that
had
off.
happened with that Yoru.
And Chirp slides
You have
in. Gets the
USU
kill.
finally getting that first round.
Getting that first round here.
switching
First of
sides.
many. Yep.
Go, go,
It's gonna be
go.
rough. It's gonna be an uphill battle. I mean, they hit rock bottom, going 11-0
Yeah.
first half.
11-1. They got the one
Epic-
round.
That's right. They did get that one round. That one round matters. That really, really does matter.
Looks like we're playing very aggressive here on B. Maybe pushing out with 4.
San Jose just not looking like they're kind of floating right there outside of their spawn. Pot most likely going to hit C here. We haven't
Probably a
s-
garage
yeah.
push here, which their USU is going to be fighting very hard for here.
They need these
ready.
rounds, and it's going to be rough, but we believe. One motto at my former high school. We believe that we will win. We believe that we will win. We got no. Oh,
We get
Ruthless getting
dropped
instantly
here.
Picked off.
Omen teleporting
Now
up
them
aggressively.
having all of C site to themselves, taking one. Valhalla takes that one pick. Can we see another pick?
Tram here in the smoke. Shock dart is
Shock
going to
dart
connect.
hitting for 30-ish damage, give or
We
take.
lose Todd on CT. Smooth on
Tram
CCT.
not connecting that shot through the wall. Yet
Last
he's
player standing.
getting taken out really rough. And Chirp getting that extra
Finds
pick.
one.
Cypher with roughly 5 to 10 HP.
Match point.
Really rough.
Gun
And
here.
here is going to be very rough on this buy. We have a Vandal on the other side. Judge here. Looks like we're going to be forcing here at least a little. Or we're saving.
They could be playing this really light. And if they do get the pick and pick up a rifle, oh, there we go. Now we're seeing a buy.
There we go. There's the force.
As prepared as I'll ever.
I have heard
Transfer ready.
them talking about this when they have these pistol rounds against the buy. It's so much more value to just play together, because
They're just gonna
if
get
you can get a
snagged on
pick and
C.
get the guns from the other team, then it can let you win the round.
That 4-stack on A, they're just not going to find anything. They
All
know
on
that
C
they're
here.
not
The
going to be
Cypher
planting on
is
C. Cypher
on
holding
window.
that lurk.
Spike planted.
Little Smoot noticing.
Gotta go.
Gets the
Possibly
angle.
possibly getting that pick. Does little
Gets the
Chirp
wall.
gets that
Chirp
pick.
gets the
Good
wall bang. They're taking a lot of space very aggressively.
100.
Doesn't find the headshot.
Ah, it's
Double
unfortunate to see
peek
that
here.
angle. Todd down to a
Shots
1v3.
connect, but 20
Ah,
health.
getting taken
Just
out.
too little,
13.
too late here.
Attackers win.
0-1 in the series. That was really rough to watch. There's always a way that they can. I'm hoping that this is their pick, and if they get this pick and they win their map, play down to map 3. This could be a really good series, but USC's got to pull that off.
Yeah, it's just been a little rough here with the angles, and like I feel like they could play together a little better with how we're seeing them play. We have Chirp taking a lot of space here, and then just not a lot of follow-up.
Yeah, no, there's the utility combo just was not aligning this game. It was a little rough to watch. To fully just have those darts being taken out, hitting that Cypher trip, and just immediately have them all rotated straight to that site. It
Yeah,
was just really rough to watch.
if they just could find any angle on how to play against their defense, then there could be a chance on the attack. We don't know. We never saw them have any real guns there. I would have liked to see a little bit more slow playing there, but it seems like we were just being very aggressive.
Oh, one of the PCs crashed, apparently, according to our observer. Lovely. We will kick off the break, and we will take a moment while they sort that out, and we'll be back shortly. Whoever is pepper flake.
That's my cousin.
That's your cousin. Stay positive. We'll stay.
Something on the broadcast.
I'm just gonna say hi. You should turn the screen to the casters. We're holding. Hey,
Child.
what's up, people? Shout out to Wingman.
Yeah, wingman.
He's got oh my god, Spike. Hopefully we can do something.
Hopefully we get the spike down. At least once this game.
Wait, where's the other magnets? Oh. Yeah, hopefully we can get the spike down this game and do something better. Shout out Justice, by the way. Great commentator.
It's corrode.
And we're back.
Let's go.
So it looks like we are playing. Blue has chosen that we're playing Corrode first for second map. Ooh, looking for that Vito Yoru pick. Honestly, that is gonna look great with Omen, Waylay, Fade. We saw this
Smoot back
postal-
on initiator.
We did see a lot of this during our in-houses with Chirp and Tram just finding that connection just immediately.
Yeah.
Tram's Waylay. Dude, I'm excited to watch this game. Dude, Tram's play as Waylay is volatile.
I've played with him a lot. His Yoru is Chirp's Yoru is very nice. Very good. I want to see them like calming and playing off util a lot as they do this. Looks like we're setting up for an A mid split. And again, super heavy A side, and then just the chamber there on B with the close hovering mid.
Don't miss me too much.
Looks like there's going to be a big fight here mid. Near sight doesn't connect enough.
Tram not getting that connection.
Too close.
Yoru taking that space. Chirp
Shots
only
not
connecting
connecting.
for 50.
Yoru here is very low. Find him close.
Getting that.
We have a lot of people creeping up through Link here.
Yeah.
Finds a shot on the Yoru. Find the fade. 2v2, but we have no health.
Need to be able to find
We get the spike
that
down, but the
space,
CT player
that
not held.
unfortunately
Player
not being
standing.
held and then getting tapped. Round one. Hey, this is still our map.
Yeah.
And with them playing,
can hear them
it,
We did see a lot
They're
more shots this time. Again, I feel like they can just play together there and isolate the enemies.
yeah, to be able to see this team as they progress this season, even on the loss streak that they're on, it's amazing to see how far they've come from
I am
after tryouts to immediately seeing that change. Yeah. I'm excited to see what they do here because
It's like we're fighting for mid again. Playing as
that,
5. That
collateral
is very
is
sad.
just rough.
Find the kill, but it's only a ghost there in the hands of our own.
It looks like they have a shotgun sitting there right in smoke. Good shot by
Get the
Valhalla.
kill.
Valhalla seeing any connection.
Trade-
Now
trade
down
out
to a
the
2v2.
Waylay.
One watching on that flank. That's really rough to watch.
They do have an outlaw here. I don't know if they have armor, but it could be very, very powerful here in the hands of Lil Smoot. We do have Spike headed CT. They do hear him.
Hearing his angles.
Not going to check the right side. Bring around to Rosie here. Shots don't connect here. Unlucky. Runs into the chamber there. It's very, very good pistol round
that
there.
was a really well done.
Getting rid of
pistol
3 of
round.
those guns there.
Now with USU being able to purchase some sort of rifles here, that was a really well played round.
Yeah. Looks like we're fighting for A main this time. Yeah. Again, they're really strong side to side and then play for those rotates on the defender side here. Playing very aggressive here.
Dodging that initial shot to be able to avoid them getting nailed by that outlaw. Are they just going to grab orb and leave? That could be a really good way to fight this.
Going in. Got the intel that they're close.
One
Don't
in
have
that
the
smoke. Can they find that last connection to take him out? Where are they going to be? Oh, Tram hitting that nice
Judge find it.
judge pick. Them playing down to a 5v2 situation. Can they get the
Spike
last
down
person
A.
on CT?
They
Or are
have
they going to
CT. They have the info.
have info? They know that they're not going to be
Chambers
playing
still
on
rotating
site.
here.
Time
Them
to check.
having that space, that was a really well executed entry. To be able to have them,
Would love to see them just play across here. They have 2 people watch the links and then play CT because they know someone is there.
they know one person, and them having the capability
Smoked
and
off.
time to be able to play that angle. Now, if this chamber finds that angle, Waylay just sitting there ready to play off that peak.
One enemy
Waylay
remaining.
seeing
We're
one,
here
Tram getting
ready
that
to
nice
play off this
connection.
contact.
Tram
Nice.
getting both. Well played,
Hold it
USU.
close.
Let's get this. Let's win this half at least, and let's win this game. Seeing a really well balanced play out here with their Waylay taking that 5 and 3. The shots are really becoming volatile.
Yeah. We have not a lot of money on the other side here. They do have full guns and armor, but if they lose this round, the defenders are looking a little rough. Setting up for a B push. Looks
Chambers
like they might
solo
find
holding
this
on B.
solo hold. Find the weak
Tram
site.
taking that point.
My ultimate
Nice
is ready.
slam with Waylay ult.
And it does look like when they have the weak site, they rotate pretty
Slam.
fast here. Pushing in.
Chamber having
have
no
any
momentum
intel.
up in CT.
Find 2
Top-
kills here
Little Smooth getting both kills.
on the
Now,
link.
none sitting in link, but all 3 going up to CT. They haven't taken any space into CT. Now, do we find any position here that we can find that ground to be
kill
able
on
to
the
fight
omen.
this?
One enemy
That
remaining.
slow finding 2.
Cutting
Now, with Waylay just sitting. Oh, well played by Tram. Getting
Very nice.
2. And see
4 here,
Little Smooth getting
alive.
2.
Have a lot of money here, and then we're going to see a very scattered buy here from the
San
defender
Jose.
side.
Yeah, San Jose not finding enough econ this map. The second pinging up on B. I don't know what these pings are supposed to be, but
We'll see if they've figured out a bit about this how this defense is running. We have a very weak site and then a fast rotate. Could be a possible angle to use a little Uto to bait out the site. That looks what we might be doing here on a main. Seeing if we can get this rotate.
yeah, San Jose literally looking for that space up mid, just being able to see if they can find any sort of info. Yoru, it doesn't look like they connect those shots with Yoru, but Yoru just lurking in that smoke. But scot-free. Nobody
Bring
taking
them
any
down.
sort of damage here.
Looks
Yoru
like they're
TPing
heading
out.
towards B side here. We're still heavy contact, heavy pressure in mid here. Hovering more towards the A side. Here's gonna come peek mid. Gonna spot at least 2 of them. Just jump peeking that, getting the info for the team.
Yoru looking like he's going to rotate over towards A and give him a triple support on A so that they can fight this push. Now, nobody has taken any sort of damage, yet we see that they have recharge shields.
cutting through.
Yet, even then, it's
Face your
You see the
fear.
commit here with the fatal. Not gonna hit any
not
of
gonna
them.
find anybody.
You
Oh,
have
no, they
Waylay
did
in the
find
corner
one.
here with a judge.
Nope, no, Waylay not finding any connection here. Yet, still, we're playing a 5v4
Pushing
situation.
hard. They're
30
watching
seconds left.
Link here. No one's pushing Link. They
Sure,
have
flashing the entire team. Oh, Neppy
Neppy
finding that
connects the
connection.
shot,
Neppy
gets
finding
traded
that-
off. Pushing
Fade
through
still
CT
on
here.
site. Fade getting that hit
Spike
on
down
site.
A.
Oh,
Last
down to
shots
a
player
not
1v1
connecting
situation.
there.
Ruthless, please find that connection.
One enemy
Finds
remaining.
the kill there. Very
Chamber
low here on the
Chamber
fade. They're going to
completely
run away.
oblivious that this was going to happen. Ruthless
Gets a
taking
spike
that
down.
Connection. Gets a spike down, and he's going to back off to see if he can play the site.
No
Good
intel
smoke.
on where this fade is. Gonna
Nice
find them.
shot by
Very well
Ruthless,
played.
taking that down to a 3-2 match. Momentum is just going to keep this up, and it's going to be really interesting.
We have guns back on the defender side. Still a lot of money here. Could afford to lose a few rounds. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we do have that fallback if needed. Again, setting up towards A. We have a B push planned here. B through mid, maybe.
Bring them down.
Let's see how the enemy team reacts to this.
Your Chirp taking that extra orb, getting
Fake
1
teleport.
point closer to having that ult.
2 rotating off A. 2 playing in link here.
Now we can see them easily crumble off A as they don't even
Back off after not hearing any noise after that orb.
close. The only one sitting on B, just sitting there as they're ready to take it out. Now Tram looking and taking that space. They know that they're coming. That there's a trip sitting right there on entrance, so that Chamber can hold a mid. Now
Time to jump.
this could be
Here comes the commit.
really well done.
Yoru doesn't have a TP to rotate here. He's going to push through link.
Tram getting that initial pick. Now
They
them
have
collapsing
sight
off
here.
The site. Chamber sitting up in heaven. Yoru taking
2
up.
rotating. Chamber just doesn't have the support to fight this. Looks like they're going to fight for CT.
Chamber realizing they're going to fight for CT. Going to send that blind initially.
Near sight hits.
One enemy
drops.
We're looking
remaining.
down to a 3v1 situation. Can
They have 1 in
USU
CT.
take
Looks like they
another
know.
round from San Jose? And it looks like we
Shot
can.
connects.
So close.
Down. Sorry, not down. Up by 2 rounds. We're looking great.
This is what we've been seeing at least a little from this team. Their corrode is very strong here. Not a very common map for people to play. It's their specialty. Looks like they're stacking a little more on B here, loosening their stronghold on A.
With Chamber setting up TP up in heaven and them holding it so that they. Oh, TP's not sitting A.
Veto ult comes
Veto
down.
sorry. USU's Veto ult popping up. And Waylay just getting
Find the info.
spotted.
Waylay close with the Bucky.
Chirp not going to find one. He's going to get swung, taken out by mid lane. Down
Ram
to a
finds
3v2.
2. Clovolt does not come out here. They have Fatal possibly for retake
Fade
here.
finding information on CT as Omen's pushed up. Now, not realizing that Yoru is in mid, ready to take that pick.
One enemy remaining.
Yoru
Ram
getting
finds another.
immediately taken out. No reset.
Looks
Now-
like they know this Fade is here.
Fade
gonna hold
sitting
him.
there, ready to fight. And Tram
Gets the
getting
hinder
that
in the
hit.
air.
And getting
Finds
a
4.
4K.
My ultimate is ready.
Tram looking at showing off this round.
Can't believe Chirp stole his ace with the first blood.
Now, San Jose with all their ults. Chamber pulling out the op to be able to afford one of his teammates that could not afford this round. Or, I could be wrong, and Chamber just does not have the money to afford.
Yeah. Looks like we might have an op coming out here for Valhalla.
Their econ, USU's econ right now is solid.
Very
It is
solid.
It's great. Even though San Jose got those first 2 rounds, we're now on a 5-round win.
Looks like they're fighting for B this time. A is their weak side.
Doubles.
Chirp finds the kill there.
finding that first pick. Ah,
Gets
Chirp being taken down by Egg.
And now they know. They had at least 2 B side. Could be more.
Now it
Here
looks like
comes
they're
the A
getting ready
commit.
for an A commit. Now this execute. They're going to smoke off close so they can just all focus on an elbow.
Info.
Tram accidentally nailing
Hinders
himself.
himself, but they now know no one's on that site.
They have it cleared. They're going to clear that corner again. Now that smoke is not finding anything. They
Spike
know
goes
they
down.
don't know that there's 3 sitting there.
3 there. Fatal comes out.
Waylay not connecting.
Waylay ult not going.
Last player
And
standing.
unfortunately, the commit
Wallace
there from the
committing that op-
CT. Not going to find the shot. Very, very important round for San Jose to win here. But they still drop 2, lose a lot of their eco.
Now, just seeing it, the 9-4 Tram just showing off a little this game. Now, let's see if we can actually pull back that momentum that we lost. Now, I don't quite see much that San Jose can do because they burnt 4 ults that round.
Yeah.
They not only burnt Chamber, Clove, Waylay, but they also burnt that Fade, which is their entire info.
And we do still have the Waylay ult here. It did not get used, which is very, very nice. You're out here peeking aggressively, not on the box. Finds the shot on Tram. Finds another one,
Spike
gets
down,
traded
B.
out.
Clove picking up mid. Slacking up a little bit.
Fade going towards
Full
B
stacking up
site.
to B as Clove rotates back to A.
Just sitting in that corner for Link, waiting for them to push through if the rotate happens.
Hello? The crosshair just sitting on their enemy Clove.
He's watching the corner.
Okay. Well,
Trust.
Yeah, watching the corner. Just the angle. That is a really rough loss on B main. With them having that reposition from having that strong A side into that B play, man, we're
We have
looking at them
Chamber here
loosening
peeking
back
with
off
an
of
op.
B. Chamber just perfectly sitting, waiting for them to make any sort of mistake.
Last player standing.
Shot
Egg
connects.
finding that connection.
Cutting through.
Chirp just looking for that extra space to be able to connect onto site.
Taps the plant. Now
rotating.
everyone's coming in. Not a lot of time here for him. 10 seconds left on the clock.
He's going for any pick. That's just
And does not
unlucky to
find it.
Mid.
Defenders picking up a little bit of momentum here as USU's money starts to run out.
Looking like it's looking a little low over there, but San Jose looking like their money's a little bit stronger than normal. Just from the beginning of the game, just noticing they got their first 2 rounds. USU picking up as much momentum as they can. USU pulling, hopefully to pull this momentum back and start and just win this half. Hopefully.
They found the weak side again here. We have Tram pushing up aggressively with this Judge. Finds no one in Link.
Free
They know that they get a push up here.
Fade
hovering
still
in that
sitting in
cubby.
that corner.
Free Fire comes out
Unlucky
but
on
does
that
not
shot.
find the headshot. No
Does
kill.
not find anything.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Getting that
Just
one pick.
unlucky.
Getting shortied by Neppy.
Just didn't have the trade there for that fade and got away with a lot there. And then the rotate there was quite fast, pushing through Link, getting a few kills.
Game's all tied up now.
Not a lot of money here. Looks like they're going to force up here for USU.
2 rounds left of this half. USU, we got to find some momentum.
Pushing into the 3. They're going to peek out aggressively here. This op.
Only getting limbed by that.
Looks like the flash wasn't called very well.
Now, just
Looks like we're
looking for
going
that.
to commit. Yoru did TP towards A side. 2 in Link, 1 on the site, sitting in the corner. Looks like we're
Clove
going to
holding
slowly
close.
back
My
off.
ult's
Might
ready.
Yoru up for
Time to jump.
intel here. This mid peak's going to be
Bomb
very, very, could be very bad, could be very good if they find it.
Double's
Finds the
good.
kill on the Yoru here. Watching Heaven for that op. They do find the kill on the op there, top mid. Looks like they're recommitting B here. Chirp going to
Yoru.
clear with Yoru.
Not clearing Waylay off
Hasn't
the site.
found the Waylay. Found the
They found the
Waylay.
Waylay.
Waylay finds the kill.
Spike down B.
Chirp
Good
finds a
pick
kill
off
on the
of
Waylay
Waylay.
here. 2v3. One through flank, one through
Fade for
CT.
USU. Oh, Tram getting picked off of from a flank. Fades. Going to
2v2.
clear
We know
CT.
there's one flank. No intel here about CT. The flash comes out. Gets hit by the near site, but they now know where both of them are. Again, this
One
is very
enemy
risky,
remaining.
not playing together, but Omen does find the kill on the fade here.
Omen
Clove here,
canceling that
yeah.
TP.
Cancels the TP.
Hold it.
Smoke the
Hold the
fades.
smoke.
Shot's not connecting, but they know they're there now.
Kennedy.
Connecting, yeah.
And
Very
well,
nice shot.
beautifully played
3K
by
for
Chirp.
Chirp here.
Minor room
Last
for
round
error.
before the switch.
That could have ended bad.
Yeah.
That could have really ended bad. Now, most of USU looking really well. Valhalla just looking a little light on this game. See if we can find that. Even just using Waylay ult to get on site and using Fade for that information.
Waylay Fatal could cover a whole site with the
That-
width
yeah.
nerfs.
Fight one side with one and info
Yeah.
on the other, and just take that entire side. This is a really,
Like we're
really
gonna play pretty aggressive here.
Waylay sitting there
Pushing straight through this. Waylay ult comes out, connects with the fade here.
in the smoke.
In the
sitting
smoke
there.
with the shorty.
Traded
Gets a
out,
kill,
Tram
traded
gets
out
traded.
though.
Now we're looking down to a 3v4.
Valhalla finds the
Clove
Clove.
with that
Clove
ult.
ults. Pushing out through Link here. Doesn't get called
Spike down
as the smoke
A.
falls out.
Last
Gets
player
another
standing.
one. Pushing up through pocket here.
Unlucky to find that.
Finds a kill,
Getting
but
picked. A well-played
unfortunate.
half.
Very
Really
well
tight.
played. Tied up here.
Switching sides.
Man, I'm excited to play. We have games on Tuesday and Thursday, both white and blue. Streaming system, I have no clue what the plan is, but I'm hoping that at least we get covered at least once next week.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, we can always do our own little stream and just make sure that we have at least one perspective and hopefully get that out to you guys. For those of you guys who are interested in watching a white, we will have that posted in Discord possibly. No? Yes?
Good to see a B push here from SJ Gold.
Bring them down.
Immediately getting that information.
So here,
Not getting
shots
that-
don't connect. TP doesn't go through.
Two
Unfortunately, we
people
lose
down.
two.
Down to a 3v5. Waylay
Snare
out
trips
on
get
site
broken.
Last player
and
standing.
not finding that connection. Tram finding that pick.
Not going to be able to
Unfortunate that Neppy just
salvage
picks
that.
There.
Very aggressive play, just didn't work correctly. TP didn't go through for Chirp there, and then the bind from Fade only hitting one, not getting the decay off for those picks. Looks like they're just gonna slam B again. Pretty even split here for defenders. We're just gonna play for mid,
Yeah, they're playing it.
and they hear the fast commit here on B.
You're TP'd out onto site. Valhalla down to 6 HP. Not looking
We have
easy.
4 flanking here. They do
Spike
hear it.
planted.
That's a
They are
buck
prepping for it.
Bucky in the corner there.
That is
Shots don't come through.
unlucky.
Phantom goes down. They know the Bucky's there, but it's not gonna be able to.
Waylay getting that 4K. Really looking rough again. Now, we did see them first half take out those first 2 rounds and then flip. Now, USU finding the money this round to be able to buy up, and man, we're just hoping that they can counter this Waylay just going in aggressively. They're really favoring B. Now, we could also see them just taking a light play and just playing that retake on B. Just see Lil Smoot spinning.
Spinning the trophy.
Hey, that's what we do when we play our games.
Yeah.
We just sit there with
Spike
the
rush
Spike
cut.
Rush Cup.
Waylay on site. Bucky doesn't connect, but
Shot.
Spectre. We're hopefully gonna wait for our team to
Possibly
be here
fighting.
before
No
pushing
connection.
through.
one lurking mid and just not having that info.
Find
Chamber
a kill.
possibly finding that lurk up on mid.
Chamber, no
Chamber
info.
finding that lurk. In
Last player
Gets
standing.
two.
Gets two, and round is not looking great. Down by 3 now. That momentum just
Their
needs to be
teeth
caught.
will chatter
Are we
in
going to
the
see a
cold
timeout
and
by
dark.
USU?
Maybe.
Maybe. Honestly, at this point, they didn't take one in the first game, and they just kind of sent there.
Looks like they might be headed B again. I
And this
do want
time-
to see them fight for the site here. It seems like they're giving a little easily or just dying off of the start like that first round.
This round looking really well as Chirp has had his flash ready. Gonna fight it again. This time,
Tram finds a
Tram
kill,
finding
gets
that
out.
first pick.
Holding this with the stinger is very nice. They grab the orb. They know he's there. Gets grabbed by the...
Find much as soon as that poke goes out. Down to a 4v4
4v4.
scenario. Waylay holding mid. They
Two
don't
mid
know.
here as they rotate through. Finds the connection with the
Doing
Bucky there.
it. Hitting the brakes.
Not going to peek this.
Later.
That is unlucky for them.
Unfortunately. Not going to get any trades there.
Sounds like they're gonna go A. Clear this as Chambers ready to nail main. Vito not finding the connection. Talking about the right game.
Portal closed.
Vito connection. I don't know anymore.
Not
No, but
anymore.
them on A site planting. Can Chirp find this pick?
Last player standing.
Unfortunate for
Spike planted.
really unfortunate to watch this unfold. Both of them holding that spot. Mahal are just not finding that connection.
Waylay just hitting all of the shots, winning all of the ones there.
Walk up, man. Keep fighting. Rest is over it.
So who's interviewing who?
Hmm?
Who's interviewing who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to interview.
And it's like the first time I casted, what, 4 weeks ago? Cracking jokes. My brain is blank now.
Looks like they're going to hit B again. Still have a very even split here. They're going to keep fighting for this main.
Graham getting a little dink off the Chirp, not finding that
Should
connection.
get hit by the hinder there, but gets smoked off. Hopefully we can wait for the team.
Random
shot
spam
through the
going through the smoke.
Spike planted.
Smoot gets one through the smoke.
Be right back. Later.
Oh, that was unlucky. No, nobody in mid finding that pick.
Last player standing.
Just the shots not connecting today. And then we're going to be back to having very little money here. We do see a Phantom here for Chirp, maybe. Bulldogs.
Ready.
It's like we're forcing this.
Down by 5 rounds.
And we're going to fight B, and they're hitting A.
No. The unlucky call, the one time that they know that they're not going to be there.
Looks like they're hovering this Waylay ult for if they hear. Hopefully they don't pop it right off the bat. Hear nothing.
And the instant regret. Just immediately, the instant regret of them just not finding a connection.
You're ulting, clearing nobody.
Them calling sight, just, it's free.
Clove here pushing up aggressively into Link.
Waylay possibly going to nail
Chamber
this ult.
lurking.
As
Yoru
Spike
headed through
planted.
mid as well.
Spot jumps and sees Clove. Chamber still sitting down deep in mid, and them just unaware
it.
that this is occurring.
2.
Sounds like Chamber going back to A main.
Chirp fighting 2 on
Back in a
CT
Last
here.
player standing.
Doesn't find a shot.
Unlucky to find that 5v5 turned to a 5-0.
6 to
Match
12
point.
here. Match point and money not looking very good here.
I'm lucky to see these games roll out like this. This is their JV team.
Their prime.
I think there's a reason they're in the same league.
That is true. San Jose, I mean, even a JV team, same as varsity. Same. the skill level. I mean, if they have the same amount of good players on 2 different teams, we get it. But
Looks like a mid-fight here from San Jose. Just
even
playing
them just
slow.
biding their own time.
Vito
Chirp
ult comes
clearing
out
main.
again.
Chirp grabbing orb. One
My
person,
ult's ready.
not even one, taking the time to listen and take that spot.
Creeping up towards A here. Chirp's in a pretty good position, but he teleports
Cutting
out.
through.
Pops a clove, but it's just too late.
Them noticing they have
And then
info
here
on A.
comes the
They're just going to
rotate.
rotate to B with Clove just holding that
Holding
mid.
the link here. Body block, unfortunately, doesn't get the trade-off.
It's that pick
Get
off
the
from
kill there,
Clove.
but
down to a
Clove
2v4
finds
situation.
another.
Spike planted.
The scenario just
Bring them
not
down. Face your
unfolding like
fear!
they thought.
Fatal comes out. Hits both of them. And they're just
Four
all
stacking
holding
player
link here.
standing.
High lows, everything. They
Them
hear him
knowing that
heaven.
they're heaven. They're just going to take that angle and just fight that
Unfortunately,
down.
he does not
Attackers
find it.
win.
That is unfortunate to see an 0-2 series.
Yeah. Much better game than the first one there. We got to see a little bit of everyone had their own time, really. Tram getting a lot of kills, Chirp getting some pretty nice shots as well. But it's just unlucky. They couldn't find the strategy.
That game was... we got the fragment. Wingman, take the bomb. Go. Go. We'd
You're
like to
the
see-
site.
I'm sight now?
Yeah, your
Okay.
site.
He's holding the bomb. It's only unfortunate to see.
I think we're good.
But no, that was really well played.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do first interview.
Okay.
Gonna have Todd go.
Todd, okay.
Little Smoot go first, and then we will have whoever he nominates to go second. and
Yeah,
I'll do that
he'll
interview.
nominate. Okay.
So we have the wingman. Oh,
He's
just have the eyes peer out for
peeking.
just during the man. Blue looking a little unfortunate this season,
Yeah.
but man, they've been playing really well.
Some strong competition here. I got last game they were playing against former Radiants, and it's just rough in the bracket.
All right, we'll take a quick break and get that situated. We'll go straight to our interviews right after.
All right. Very helpful.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. We have Chirp here for our interview. What do you think was the best thing you guys did as a team during those games?
I mean, I think in general, just the only thing we did well was attack on Corrode. 6 of our 7 rounds, but yeah, I think we struggled with defending most of our pushes just because we were missing a lot of util. We had a sub, so we were like switching around roles a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely affected how we played Corrode, I think. Because I usually play Viper. I'm anchoring B while we do aggressive plays A. But since we just changed up the comp almost completely, I think it was just a matter of we didn't know how well we could stop the pushes.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things we were seeing a lot was they were really heavy stacking one site and then sometimes completely leaving the other site open. Was there any any big moments where you started to like kind of figure something out where you could get a little bit of a handhold there, like on Corrode attack, where you started getting rounds on them?
I think with Corrode, the thing that led us to get rounds was opening picks. I had a couple of rounds where I got a first blood. And once we realized, hey, there's 1 or 2 here, we should just rotate to the other site. So we did that a couple times, and I think a lot of it was also just hitting sites well. I think we did really well hitting a lot of sites.
Yeah, there were a lot of good rounds there on defense, like Tram getting that 4K. One of the things we were seeing a lot is they were just it's different when we can see everything, but they had just the really big sight, and then the second they'd hear something on the weak side, they'd rotate really fast. And then the post plants there, we saw the clutch from the Omen that one round, which was really nice. And I feel like one of the things that I thought was kind of missing was just the teamwork seemed a little bit not there this game.
Yeah, I was calling a lot of things. There's something we talked about after first match where it's just we need to listen to each other's comms. We were calling a lot of start of round ideas, but I think mid-rounding was just not super apparent, and I think also into that is we have 2 people playing off roles, especially on Corrode, where me and Tram are both on duelist when we usually play blue on the single duelist. Like it's just, I think familiarity with the util mainly that was losing us the rounds, and then also like gunplay. I don't know if you saw, but 4 of them were immortals, and the last was Ascendant 3. It was just a tough match overall.
The shots just weren't connecting fast enough.
And then we also didn't really we didn't do enough work on stopping reclears, because they would push out with 2 or 3. And we just never stopped their reclears. I think that was another big thing.
Yeah.
But
Just got to get the shots and everything. Why would you take his spike?
because we lost.
Give it back. All right. I don't know if we'll have another interview, but we might. No? No? All right. Well, thank you for coming to the stream. Farewell.
See you guys.